So class 6, today we'll start the civics chapter. Earlier, whatever exercise is left, tomorrow I will provide you all the exercises. Now we have to start the chapter number 2, villages and cities. What is the theme of this chapter? Introduction to civic life. Features of a city and villages. Villages in the past and in the present. Cities and towns in India. Difference between a city and a village. You know very well what is city and village. People in India live mostly in villages. बहुत सारे लोग, जितनी इंडिया की पॉपुलैरिटी है, यहाँ बहुत सारे लोग villages में रहते हैं. Agriculture is the main source of income of the people in villages. There are many small towns and cities. What is the most important line in this chapter? People in India live mostly in villages. Agriculture, the most important line in this chapter. Agriculture is the main source of income. In India, agriculture is the main source of income of the people in villages. There are many small towns and cities. Yeah, almost 74% of India's population lives in the villages. You know very well, 100%. In 74 out of 100%, in 74% India population lives in the villages. The rest of the 26% lives in the small towns and cities. Villages. You know very well what is the Hindi name of villages? Gaon. Since most of the people in India still live in villages, it was important to develop the villages before anything else. But that did not happen the post-independence period of various reasons, and therefore rural areas remained backward. The villages have to provided with schools, health facilities, roads, banks, and so on. Social problems like caste barriers and superstitions have to be removed. Superstitions have to be removed. The condition of many villages was very worse during the British rule. The condition of many villages was worse during the British rule, as the British were not concerned with the welfare of the Indian masses. Since independence, Indian leaders have been trying to look into these issues, but there is still much that needs to be done to improve the conditions of the India villages at large. Villages in the past and present. The British ruler introduced the Zamindari system. What is Zamindari system? A system introduced by the Britishers. A system which was introduced by Britishers, under which landlords or Zamindars collected revenue from the farmers and paid it to government. Clear? So the British rulers introduced the Zamindari system. Under this system, the land was owned by landlords or Zamindars. They collected the tax from the farmers. And paid it to the government. While doing so, they exploited the peasantry and generally took away most of their produce. It is shameful that even after 70 years of independence, such exploitation has not been completely eradicated from Indian villages. Eradicated means to remove or wipe out. So, besides problems of Bonded labor. Bonded means when a person is forced to do labor or begari without adequate payment. Illiteracy. You know very well, illiteracy, ignorance, lack of technology and health facilities are still rampant. Our leaders felt the need to reform the conditions of the villages, and thus various programs were launched for their development. With the help of these programs, the government has been able to reduce illiteracy, poverty, exploitations, epidemics, and superstitions, and improve agriculture output. However, there is a long way to go. So the cities, you know very well, cities compared to the village, a city usually big and spread over a very large area. So the growth and expansion of trade has seen the emergence of city in the past. There are many such examples: Harappa, Lothal, Patliputra, Kannauj, for instance, were flourishing cities because they were important trade centers. Since a city is highly populated, it requires a wide network of roads and proper means of transport and communications, hospitals, schools, and other services like water, electricity are needed to cater. Cater means provide for a larger population. So tomorrow one more topic is left. So tomorrow I will provide you all the exercises, whatever is left. So only one topic is left, the difference between the villages and the cities. So tomorrow I will explain you villages and cities, and exercises I will provide you class. Thank you.